give me the beat.
Hello my friends, hello, welcome back to another Sunday stream. I hope you had a wonderful week and I hope you had a wonderful weekend thus far. We're going to be playing some more Hero Siege today. Last time we also did some Hero Siege and I definitely thought that it was interesting. It was quite the experience, but I also felt like it wasn't exactly what it should be. Like it just felt chunky, it felt hard to get through, a bit of a slog, and the last time we were streaming we were also discussing that it might have something to do with the fact that the marksman is very much focused on physical damage, which makes the experience very, very different. So what I want to do is I want to give Hero Siege another chance here, but I want to do that on a different character. So we'll be playing probably a close combat character this time with a lot of arcane damage. So thinking of taking the samurai this time. Let's see if that makes any difference, shall we? Alright, gameplay in. So as you can see, I managed to unlock quite a few more characters. That is because apparently the game's on sale right now. You could get a lot of stuff for maybe a third of the regular price, so might be worth checking that out. So we'll be taking the samurai. We need a good name for our samurai. He doesn't look too much like a regular samurai, more like a cyberpunk kind of thing. More like a cyber demon slash samurai. So let's go for something a bit more demonic. Let's see. We would get. We are getting satanic items as well. A good name for a demon. We'll just go for Asmodeus. Yes, I think Asmodeus is a nice name for this samurai. Do this. Okay, so can also switch skins right now, but not really planning to. I think I like getting the regular one first. Any accessories that we want? No. We do want to take a companion, I guess. A lot of it is locked, but should only owned, please. Yeah, we'll take a demon companion. That's pretty fun. That should be okay. We don't need any effects or trails. So let's go and get a different portal skin. I think I do prefer one of these over that one. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. Okay, let's play. See if this is any better. Okay, so punch. We get some wrist blades. Okay, we still have our. That's immediately been equipped. The wrist blades. Yes. Where? So what do we need exactly? What do we have here? We have Battle Glance, which is an AoE attack with increased damage. A Shuriken Throw. Or the Blade Barrier. I do like the idea of the Blade Barrier. Bolus. Summons a barrier of rotating blades around you, dealing increased damage and arcane damage. And we do need to get that arcane damage going. So we'll do that. Get a point in that. And I guess, are we... What kind of character is this? Strength and vitality. Looks like. Points in strength. 2 points in vitality. No. Find a skill into the skill button. Or... recall summons. There we go. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Yes, you will gain attribute points. No. That definitely plays different. Like, I'm not going to say that we are stronger here because right at the start, the arrow was pretty nice as well. Ooh, got a nice ring there. Ring. I want to have a look at the loot filter just in case, because we don't want it to be blocking. What's going on? We don't want it to be blocking all of our stuff. Do that one. Let's see, we've got the wrist blades are spelled pretty stronger than these. They're a common one-handed claw. We can go 200. Okay. Like level 2, level 3. We don't need the javelin. Now where was the filter? There it is. Okay, so when creating a new character, it does reset the filters. That's good. Be a shame if that would otherwise. Amulet. Cudgel. The amulet. Level 2 amulet. Faster cast rates. Not for us, really. Open the key ring in the... Okay. On. You. Oh, light. It's nice being able to just smack them ourselves. It just automatically feels more chunky, like we're actually doing something. Whereas with a lot of the bow skills, it just didn't feel right. It felt like we were just, I don't know, sending arrows to some kind of blob, watching it go nowhere. Hey, strength. Still, I kind of would have expected the samurai to be using a sword or a katana and not these fisticuffs. Okay, so that's going to be for the jumping. That is a chainsaw. Okay. That is definitely a chainsaw. Get the balance. Oh, we have the lifesteal. I like the lifesteal, but we'll take some additive lightning damage. We'll just pop this in here, even though we're not really using it. Need level 3 to get further. Let's see. More strength, more vitality, and another point in blade barrier. I'll make sure that we're doing everything we can. Okay. Yes. Yes. I do think life on hit is definitely going to be very important for us here. Bunny hopping, west, Scorchwood. Also, it's much easier to deal with the crates now. I do like that. Let's see. What also helps is that we already know a lot of the mechanics, so we can far easier make our way through this. First charm. Already? Huh. Let's... Throwing weapon. Little darts. I like the idea, but I would prefer not to do that. Let's see. Instead of that, we get arcade skill damage. Good. Rating no. Dex. How does this work exactly? It uses arcane damage, but how does this build? Does it in fact scale on strength? I'm wondering. Let's see. Strength. Attack. Life. Because you kind of would expect Dex to also be quite important for a character like this. Fan of Nice. Attack have a chance to throw knives around you, dealing damage. Okay. But that's a passive. Ooh. Ooh, I like. I very much like. Reading and crit. Feels like we should also get something. Attack rating might have influence on whether we can actually hit things. Don't feel like that's been too much of it. Oh, that was satisfying. That jump and then the blades around you. Oh, yes. Yes. And sword, darts. I do feel like we're getting different items from last time. And that might be because a lot of the other classes are unlocked, so maybe that also introduces these new weapon types, like the chainsaw. Bitch. The cooldown. It feels like it's a few seconds. 8 seconds. Eh? Doesn't feel like 8 seconds. Okay, talk to the mayor. Okay. That gives us level 3, which would allow us to start equipping rings. Let's see. Physical damage, intelligence, and vitality, and a cast rate. Or yeah, strength. That's a very easy one. Goes over the cold cloaking. Pop a mana flask. I don't think we even use mana right now. Could be mistaken. Oh, we do. Okay. So we do use a little bit of mana, but nothing. Pop in the charm to get that going. 53% enhanced. That's natural. Life steals. Okay, let's just sell the rest of the stuff. Right, sell. Thank you. Good. Suppose you have anything nice for us? Broadsword instead of claws. A lot more damage. And gives us both strength and dexterity, so can we buy that? Yeah, we can. Okay. Let's pop that in for the magic feral claws because it has a very low. Yeah, likey. Okay, so talk to the Magister. That's going to unlock the gate to Vinoya. That means that we can also start picking up the rest of the quests here. Poppy beans. Want to get the copper ore as well. Just going through quickly now because we've already done this before. Oh, take it over there. Oh yes. Oh, this is. It's a lot easier to hit enemies now. But like that was getting really hard with some of the smaller enemies, trying to hit them with the bow. To watch our health. I feel like we're regenerating health quite quick. Hello. Could give us a load of loot. Crystal key already? Oh, I don't mind. Parts. String of armor. Okay, we don't need this stuff. Might need a new sword. No, we don't. It's weaker. So this is a level 4 is going to give us increased attack speed, which is great for the way we're playing. Dump some of the weaker stuff. Lance, Ring of Dex. This. Strength, Dex, and attack speed. I'm going to replace the Savage Ring with that. Let's see. Golden Ring of Armor. We're finding some great stuff now. Amulet of Strength. Okay, that's better than the one we have now. And Gloves of Energy. Life on Kill. Yes. Easy switch. Very easy. Mace, a cane. We don't care about those. There we go. Do a little bit more damage, I think. Oh, I think I know why it doesn't seem as long, that cooldown. It's because it's also taking like 6 seconds before it runs out. So it's actually just 2 seconds of downtime in between the usage of the blades. Like that. Body parts. We just need 24 body parts. How do you get there? Hello. Gosh. What is Rare Amulet? Vitality, mana, and arcane resistance. I think we need that. What you need is more strength and dex. And another point. Let's just rush through. Okay, where are these? There's something over there. Okay. I guess that shows special elites on the map, the yellow signs. Let's just move. Ooh, oh yes. Ooh. Come on. Mining plus 0. Why plus 0? We find here Cobra leather coat. Not as good. They're not good. Right. I'm not gonna head in the rat den for no reason. If we do that, I want to quest for that. Hey, Iron Man. There we go. So that's the quest to go into the rat den. He wants us to deal with the frag rat. Chunk, chunk. Oh, these knives actually go back and forth, so they get a little bit closer to our character, and then they move back. It's a good way to not be fixed to like this single whip. And it means you can actually get more ticks of damage against your enemies. Alright, let's get that saber in there. Leather coat of spell shield might be interesting. A claymore magic cap. Magic cap. That's easy. We need mana and kill. Life increase by 2%. Magic damage taken reduced. So, well, and +1 strength. 31 increase. Pop that in instead of we're actually using blades. No. Yeah, we can actually swing our swords without there actually being something. Something that we couldn't really do with the bow and arrow. Which means that the chance of hitting small things is a lot higher. Okay. Where is the frag rat? We take those. There you are. Clear this out, and then we can leave this little den. We don't need to kill everything in here. Just the things that are in our way. Kill damage, mana, and kill. Okay. That's colossal, so I guess it's extra strong. Such a difference between the arcane damage and the physical damage. There are blades that are circling or doing arcane damage, just cutting through our enemies like the butter. Even the elites. And then you've got our physical attacks, which are just like, yeah, I'm gonna slowly touch you with this not so sharp blade because, yeah. Weird. Leather coat of vitality, a new charm. We'll grab the purple. And we've got Death Shrine, which usually triggers a nice bunch of elites. Okay. Unlike the marksman, the chance of dying is a lot higher. Yeah, that's good to realize. Purging the lands is complete, and pest. Is that both? Yeah, this is Fields of Battle. Bits of Annoya. Mind Hopper. Fine. Prospectron. And again, that does a lot more damage. Goes in. I'll prospect these. Fine. Chill. Defense against missiles and damage returned to it. Yes. There we go. Easy. Well, I guess this is the quick way of leaving the rats then. Much better. Returning the quest should be... There he is. I feel like we're jumping a little bit further than the marksman course. Okay. Hunger issues, find the Crimson Cup. That's for later. Okay. Forget to pop one in. What are you? Rude. I was talking to this fella. Battle Glade. It's nice because it does a little bit of extra damage, but it doesn't do as much. Shurikens are nice as well, but I really want to get the arcane going. Yeah, let's get the exploding bolus. See how that is. Oh, yes. Yes, please. Do we get an apple? Crystal infused axle. That up. Okay. Gonna pull champions. Yes, the damage is nice. Oh, and then they attach to... Okay. Deal with something. Oh no, we don't care about rifle. can we change the loot filter to not give us rifles? Guess not. Superior saber, strength. Oh. Oh right, that's a two-hander. Never mind. Let's swiftly head to the next loop. After dealing with this nice little chaos pit. They always give a load of loot. Yeah. And chopsticks. Mask. Boots. I think we might as well disable common. Take the life blood. Have any yet? The attack rating is a little less poison. We don't do poison skill, right? Identify. Axe. It is one-handed, but it's level 10. Can't really use it. With 8 strength, 6 attack. I'm gonna pop that in because just better, but not great. I was having a quick look at some tier lists. People do seem to think that the marksman is quite a high tier for a solo player. That's also because it's probably easy to have some good movement with it. Yeah. More XP! All of the XP! Deal with the maggots. Chat with this traveling merchant. Silk boots. So expensive. But they're all satanic items, so we don't know what they are either. I am intrigued by the Eye of Horus though. Just gonna get that. Tier A requires level 65. Is sentry skills. I don't think we are set build. I guess this is really for high level. We actually have a point here. Blade barrier rotation speed, or shoot at a blade when hitting a target. Let's do the projectile speed. And we can get to the Damascus steel blades. Barrier, armory, body and soul. It's yeah. An outer and an inner barrier. Yes, I would like twin barrier. That idea. This one. I would like a larger radius. Points. Okay, we were looking at this. So I don't really about the D tier commons right now. I mean, we need them, but Oh, great. Hey, Drowsy Bicycle. The raid. Hope you had a wonderful stream. And thanks for joining. How are you all doing? I'm doing alright myself, just having a try on the Samurai today. My second stream doing this game. And it's been pretty fun. So how are you doing yourself? You having a good weekend? Or is it passing by too quick? You only bought it tonight? Yeah, I saw it was on sale, so it's an easy pickup. Right? Come on, come on. Ooh, weekends are always too short. Yes, I know, right? Ooh, 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 ooh. Take those. Thank you. Replace. Did I already have that many relics? What? Well, I wasn't paying attention. That's good. Great. Better bolus, better blades. Better blades. I like the blades. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's rough. I was just trying to figure out what we're doing with the... I think we didn't have the checkpoint yet. Hey. Ah, well. At least we can jump pretty quick. Take too long to get down there. Okay. Okay. Do we have a crystal key? I don't think we do. No. Yeah, it's rough. It's a good thing I'm not playing on hardcore. I think that wouldn't be smart. The gloves. Hello, champion. Okay, so there should be... Used that already. That's a traveling merchant. That's giving us level 65 stuff for some reason. You couldn't do hardcore solo. No, it's just asking for trouble, really. Balls of strength. Wait, this could be interesting. 12. More damage, a bit more strength. It gives 13 additive cold damage. That does make me wonder whether it is just additive to even if you don't deal cold damage. I'll pop that in instead of the sword. Good idea. What else did we find? Throwing axe. That's the heavy belts. That's easy. Yes. What about relics? We have +2 to classic tunes. Play an incredible solo that explodes in a small AoE because it's so good, and it deals damage. I think it's just like adding elemental damage to your basic with the... Yeah, I hope so, because it's additive full damage. I would think so. Oh. Charm. Shouldn't forget to equip the charms. Okay, so we died somewhere over here, I guess. There is... Bonk, bonk. So what kind of character were you playing then? And how far did you get? No? Oh, hello. Okay, I'm not gonna make the same mistake. Pirate! Oh. Alright, I haven't played that myself yet. What's the pirate like? Vitality level, apple blast. Throw an apple into the air, explode. So that's a cluster bomb. 8% chance when striking. Disarming strike level 2. What do we get? We get 8% chance when striking meat bomb level 2. Throw a huge lump of meat that explodes on impact, dealing arcane damage. It's arcane damage. We need arcane damage. We'll get rid of that. You thought guns would be neat, but you ended up more of a mage type build. A mage pirate. Is that what the jar of dirt is for? Is it for using magic? I've always wondered this. Really? Oh, thank you. Lots of ore. We need all the ore we can get because of that 125 copper ore requirement. Right, let's do this. They're extra. These enemies are the wrong color. They should be red if they're extra fast. Spellblade. Rare 100 spell. I think we can't use Spellblades. Distance. Attack rating. But we don't use fire skill damage. Would have been nice otherwise. More damage, more crit chance. More attack damage, more enhanced damage. We would lose the additive cold damage. I'm gonna try that because I'm still not sure about the additive cold damage. Whether it's actually doing anything. And this common spell. Another charm. Nice. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, those are not friendly. Gloves. Here we go. You were just as confused, yeah. How long have I been streaming? Well, today I've only just started, but I think I've been streaming for maybe 2 years? Something like that. But it's always just on the Sunday. More of a hobby. Okay. Deal with the maggots. Come on. Chaos. Kill us, kill us. What about yourself? You've been doing this for quite a while, because I saw that you were joining with quite a few people. Just about it. Oh, nice. That's pretty good. You stream every day. Dang. And to 15 hours a day. Those are some long streams. So you play a variety of games then? Because you said that you only started playing this today. Do you switch it up a lot, or are you sticking to a specific genre of games? We'll pop that in the owl ring. You play new games all the time. Do you end up playing like a single game for a long time and then completely finishing it, or is it just until we're done with it and then move on? Nearly forgot to pick this up. Searching the lances in the fields of... We need to head to the quest giver. A bit of both. Ah. I guess with the co-op games that kind of makes sense. Because a lot of them are pretty much infinite. But that sounds like fun. Gotcha. Sometimes it's hard to find an end to the game. Yes, especially with some of the... Much like Hero Siege. Yeah, I bet you can probably keep playing this on and on, just like most of the action RPGs, stuff like Diablo, Path of Exile. Oh yeah, right, this is the passive. Yes, we're getting the passive. Very much getting the passive. And with survival games, it's usually unending because you can keep building new things. Did I drop something there and forget to pick it up? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that was nice. You play other games that are story and having it. Yeah, I do that quite a lot. So usually I tend to stick to games with some kind of lore elements, and I play a lot of Souls-likes. Because I like having a bit of a challenge as well. But it's also why I find survival games a bit hard to get into, because they feel a little pointless to me. Like there's no reason to keep building things. Why am I doing it? Usually you finish them or rage quit. Or as long as you haven't destroyed anything doing so. You feel the same, yeah. I think with most of those survival games, it's more about who you're playing it with than what you're actually doing. Ooh. I like that trigger. Especially the fact that it can I feel like it can trigger on my Blade Storm. Yes, it can. Oh, that is something. Oh, we didn't pick up the coffee beans. Probably have to do that later. This is satisfying. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It has the Vampire Survivors thing. Your friends give you quests in survival games. Okay, what kind of quests? Like build a certain thing, or last a certain amount of days? Things like 7 Days to Die. Armor of Locust. There's a seat here. Nicer strength. Lord of the Shock God. Both prevent turns to unlock fragments. Damage is really. Like, you need to get X of this material or go get this animal. So then the actual gathering bit of the game turns into a quest that you need to start performing. They're putting you to work. That's clear, yeah. No lazy mode. Oh, satanic item. Do more charms. You have a friend who likes base building, so they just send you out on quests. So then your friend does the base building and he just has you do the gathering? Otherwise you're just a menace. Yeah, but being a menace can be fun on stream. You need a little bit of menacing players if you want to have fun in a survival game. Oh, we're safe here. I can look at our inventory. Let's see. Charmin. What's the belt of war exactly? It's the level 12 belt. 30% damage, 50% defense. That is pretty good. Just a shame that it's a level 12 belt. Life per second. That's just an insta slot. We've been playing Skate. It's free on Steam. Has been pretty fun. A little chaotic. I've never heard of Skate, to be honest. What's it like? What's the premise? Is it more like Bell Ride, or you skateboard? Oh, it's a skating game. Fan of Knives? Oh, Fan of Knives is physical. We want to get Arcane up. More arcane damage. A nice boost damage though. But it's not arcade like Tony Hawk. Okay, so then... Is it more free format then? Like it's just, here's this map and go have fun? Junk, 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 junk. Alright, this is the pumpkin patch. Yes. 5% XP gain? Yes, please. We need some cooldown reduction. I don't want to keep the blade barrier going on and on and on. Big open world, harder to do tricks and stuff, but there's like challenge spots all around them. So it's more... And apparently multiplayer? Cruise around solo or with friends, yeah. Nice. Okay. For the Mist Stalker. More C-tier items. We're getting a lot of C-tier items. We're not even level 20 yet. We're not supposed to be getting these items yet. Yeah, B-tier. Can't do anything with that. What about this Savage Mole? Oh, that's a two-hander. Never mind. Tink, 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 tink. That is a malformed pumpkin. Endurance. Nothing. For some reason, Assassin's Creed type parkour. Okay, well, then obviously you will need to climb 200 towers to complete all of the achievements in the game. Yes. The game wants me to be beefy with all these high tier items. Yeah, I get that, but I can't equip them. I don't mind them giving it to me once I'm actually at the level that I can start using them, but right now it's a bit of a waste. Yeah, I'll be able to eventually, that's true. Oh. All these malformed pumpkins. Who's been carving them up? Not very nice. Another one. Better than PoE loot. You're stuck with the same gear for 20 levels. Eesh. Didn't you do any crafting then? So with PoE 2, I definitely did a lot of crafting and a lot of dismantling mainly. Just to get all of the quality items. Chop, 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 chop. La, la, la. Ooh, I see a flask. You. Talisman. Belt, but that's a D tier. Good. Not really. Crafting just felt like a chore. Really? I really didn't mind the crafting in PoE 2. Or are you talking about PoE1? Same with trading. Yeah, trading has been changed somewhat with 0.3. With now being able to have them... with now not even having to be online to do the trades. As long as you put them in your stash, you get your hands on the NPC that can do it for you. Oh dear, that's a relic. That's a relic. Want the relic? You... Ooh, level 10. Pickled Brain. +1 to all those rotten brain, which just deals arcane damage and gives you life. I don't think we need that. But can do is at least equip our little classic tunes. We're off to bat. Sure thing. Or have a good one. Have a good night, I guess. And thanks for dropping by. Get 4 honor. Temporarily increases attack damage and movement speed. Passive chance to evade melee. Okay. No, we'll get more damage out. See, more life. Regen. Level 20. Soldier Saber's Shock. Additive lightning damage? Enhanced damage. It's a little better than the axe, I think. Set up to get crushing off. Let's try to catch you next time. Real thing? Oh, thanks. La 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 la. Get all of the copper to make the dwarf man good and friendly. Gotcha. One more pumpkin. And we can start making ourselves some maggot stew. Necklace. Ooh. That. Nice little amulet of strength. Additive lightning damage. Wonder if this will tell that. No, it just gives us you have additive damage, but it doesn't tell us anything about how it works. Oh, it is included. Okay. The additive damage is just a small buff to your damage output, and you don't need to already be doing that element. I like. Oh, we got some colossals here. Even with the arcane damage, they're still hard to punch through. I mean, it's not as bad as before. I feel like we're getting through it better, but still rough. Enemies seem chunky. Just not these. Maybe it's just that Colossal is overtuned a little bit. Due to all skills. Oh yes. That's gonna chunk. There we go. Crystal infused stuff. Who needs wheat? Still active? Oh yes. It's just carving them up. Power pick panel, no, not really. Not really anything good. Yes. Little planes. There we go, there's a area. Okay, so we didn't get Outskirts of Burn. There's also one in Pumpkin Patch. Let's head back to Enoia for a bit. Okay, what is this axe? It's a level 10 axe. It ignores target defense. It gives 15% chance for a deadly blow. It is immense. I'm gonna put that in for the mace. And then we've got a two-hander here. So pretty nice. Attack rating, vitality, all attributes, high skill damage, and life. Let's get to the piston. Move that over. We'll move that over. That. But we can't use those anyway. Oh, we can actually start using these. The other crystal infused axe. So we had two. I didn't realize that. Okay. And drink. There was a one in here. Oh well. Throw this. We don't need that stuff. We did. Poison skill damage we don't use. Strength is a bit different, but we do get 10 points of dex, which is more than the attack rating. There we go. What? No. Okay, we need to go and find those coffee beans, because there's very little as important as finding coffee. It is one of the key things in life, obviously. It did not really like me doing that. It's probably somewhere over here. We can just run through. None of these enemies can do to us, really. Ooh, I do like the way this looks now with the two axes. Okay. Let's see if the copy's here. Don't see any yet. Oh, maybe over there then? Written from the waypoint. It should be at the waypoint. If we can find the waypoint, we should be good. Oh, hello. Legion Girdle. Where is the waypoint? There it is. There's the coffee bean. Important. Very important. Lancaster needs his coffee beans. Yeah. Oh, here's a new quest. Bricks in the fields of battle. Okay, so we need to head to the fields of battle again. Get that going. Yeah, it's fine. There's still plenty of enemies around here, probably. Yeah. Shouldn't take too long. I said, and then only a few started dropping. Fallen Legion. Thank you. There we go, Spirit of Destiny. Ironclad Protector. Level 11? That's an insta slot, thank you. Enhanced defense, increased movement speed, vitality, armor, less physical damage taken, less magic damage, and it has 3 sockets. What more could we want? And we can switch our belt to the Bronze Legion Girdle. Yep, it might not be for our build, really, because it gives us mana and replenishes mana, but just for this single level, it is going to be better. What do we want? Emperor's Blade, we have another point. What points? The 2 points in here to get to the Damascus Steel Blade. More explosion radius. Okay, we need bricks. What are the bricks? Yeah. All of the bling. Charm of armor. We need more bricks. More bricks. bricks. Destructible objects anyway. Oh, we need to find destructible objects, not enemies. Okay. We'll get to it. Let's see. There we are. Ring. It's set from destructible objects, but I do find it dropping a lot more where enemies are involved. Though that could also just be from the ground that we're coming up. Maybe that's it. Oh, while we're at it, we can get some copper. Be enough. Four more bricks. Well, those were destroyable objects, but nothing. Three more. This might be nice. Nice location to get a few more. Yeah. Come on. Just one more, please. There we go. Okay. Portal. Runes, hot water. He's running out of hot water and he needs it from the pumpkin patch. Fine. Because we need to unlock the pumpkin patch waypoint. Yeah. This is the Witching River. Which leads to the pumpkin patch. The pumpkins need their water to grow, it makes sense. And need their witches to plant the pumpkins, right? Yeah. Kamika. Okay, so east. Right. And he needs hot water. Build a colossal pumpkin in the pumpkin cellar as well. Alright. I don't feel like that ability is actually doing it. Could explode a small AoE, but Ah, there it was. Tiny little AoE. What do we have? We have a bow, we have a dagger, we have a wand, and a ton of hot water. Hot water. Yes, please. Let's just head into the pumpkin cellar. Yes, yes, Kami Kakuma. Oh, I thought for sure these enemies would also drop hot water. I was mistaken. It's the Punisher one. I'm looking for the colossal one, not the normal one. Oop. I saw a treasure gobbler. And there's a divine here. We'll be taking the divine. And then getting our little treasure friend here. Level up, that means that we can start equipping that other satanic item. The belt. I don't want to kill these enemies first because our magic find bonus is going to run out in a moment. Yeah, so. For the colossal. Then rapid custom hits. Defense, cast rate, axe. Nice. Is what I want. Poison, skill, damage, and life. Armor, sure. Life. No. Skill point in area. We just need to find our way out. Oh, that's much easier. Most games, it's tab to toggle, but here it's M for map. Tab just temporarily opens it here, which takes some. Just smack through. The only downside is there's already so much going on the screen that it's a little bit hard to check everything. Okay, we need more hot water. There's one. Because we're in some hot water here. I feel like this is going a lot quicker than last time. Okay, these are a little dangerous for us because you don't want to get too close to them. That fire is nasty and we're not exactly a tanky class. But we also do need to get a little bit close. Okay. Nasty. Very nasty. Dr. Tinkerding. He wants to use the shocker. Right. Got 20 enemies. Looks for me. Kill them anyway to get our hot one. Easy enough. He's going for shock therapy. Good, yeah. This. Where's the rest of the enemies? They're there. I think we killed too many. Oh, hello. Oh, Magi's Rampart. Hey, that's not gonna be for us. We don't do shields here. This is a shield-free household. We do stabby stabs. So I prefer Bloodborne over Dark Souls. More aggressive. Less cowering behind a shield. We need 7 hot water. Great, we've killed too many enemies to get the hot water right. So we would need a respawn of this area before we can do that. 2, 3. 3. Well, we would need 3 more. It's only 1 enemy, that's not good. Okay, we'll just continue to the Woodhill Plains. Okay. We went. Okay. Ooh, another Death Shrine. The hot water drops here as well. Alright. That makes things a lot easier. Those mist stalkers are kind of rough. Well, there's our hot water. It's complete. And that in the turn. Lovely. Some maggot stew. Murder of Crows. Gotta find the spellbook and Commander Albert's head. We can do that. Cool. See, that could be inside the black.
世界が燃える。大地が血で溢れる。こうして諦めらない。
Nisla. Not arcane. It's moving speed. Buff. Let's stick to arcane damage. That's the passive we want. Really? A colossal right at the entrance? That's mean. Ushbishi. And we're just gonna smash through. Devil Shroud, I think that's lowest agility. Yep, minus 35% attack speed. Oh. But it's not just... Something's up there. Like, yes, there is a minus 35% attack speed, but almost as if that's happening to the enemies as well. Plus 60% magic fine. Oh yes. Mind if I do? Axe of the C tier. Healing. Be rough to cut through. Yeah. This is exactly why you want to have magic fire bonus with so many enemies. Just means drop, 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 drop. Thanks. Even the Colossi aren't that big a deal right now. Pickpocket chain gloves, that sounds like a dex item. Dink a dink a dink a dink a dink. Expect. Come on. Da-de-da-de-da. Oh, these were champions. Let's see, if I remember correctly, Commander Albert is further on in the next area. The spellbook is in this tower. Let's get a little dark in here. Ooh, a divine. Magic find bonus. Wait. Still alive. Alright. Let's increase the bolus a little. Because that does do arcane damage and it gives us an active damage source as well. These are pretty rough. That cold enchanter can be a bit dangerous for us. Throwing axe of Dex. Okay, so this way, go down, and then need to go up. Not sure about that point in the bolus. I feel like the blade wall might have been better. Because it hits enemies far more often. Oh, there's Commander Albert. He is in this tower. Our princess is not in another tower. You. Oh, that had a socket. Dun dun dun. Need one more level to get the rapid caster mitts, so really for us. Take the life on kill though. Second. Stops. Good. Northern post. The northern post is further south. So yeah, do with that what you will. Really didn't have to be Mist Stalkers. Ooh, superior. Ooh, random uniques. With the revelation with 3 slots. And the Lich's Sash. Okay. Lich's Sash. Defense, +1 to all skills. Oh, it's 36. Okay, never mind. But now, got the book. That's a level 16. That's for casting. not for us. Hello, Magister. Raptor of the forest, find Gora. And slay him. Do divine. Oh yes. Oh yes. Moving on through. Bloating is another one of those nasty habits. On our enemies. We did get damaged a little bit there, but it's like our life on kill really manages to keep up with getting hit. The vines pass. Is in the point there. I will take us. That lowers arcane. No, I don't want to lower the arcane damage. So they're thinking of going bleed. That's an additional orbital layer of blades. That is what I want. But it lowers the damage output. So we do it like this. So now there's a bleed on hit. That might be interesting. Plus, really? Let's just keep going. Now there is a chance of a blade getting tossed out there. Which I see, yeah. Usually we see a little blade going somewhere. Oh, it's the Black Plague. Always wondered what happened to the Black Plague, but apparently it's found a new place in this game. It's venomous, it is extra strong, and it's extra fast. Game looks dope. So yeah, it is pretty fun. It is. If you like Diablo-like games, this is definitely up your alley. Or even Vampire Survivors. It also has some of those little tidbits. Come on, come on. That was rough to get through. Huh. Yeah, whoa. Okay. That is something. Angelic. I don't have a Chaos Key. Hey, thanks for the follow. Come on. That is a lot of enemies. And we're going to trigger some more. Sheesh. Oop, it is here. Did we find some kind of gate to hell? Is that why there's so many here? Come on. Yes. Yes. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, we're not going to be needing any firewood. There we go. Brutal hand axe of Jax. New life blast. Door. Level 6. Oh, we're just under that. I'm gonna pop that in just in case. What is poison glove? It is +1 to poison skills. So we don't use poison skills, thank you. Dirk. 22. We are getting close to C tier here. Maybe we can start moving. This is still D tier. Yeah. Ooh. What's that? Arcane Gladiator's armor. 21% extra chance. 5% chance to do Bone Storm, which deals arcane damage surrounding you. Okay. In skill damage increase. It lowers enemy arcane resistance and gives us arcane resistance. I do like it. It is a lot less defense than what we had before. Let's just see how it turns out. Attack rating is lower, but we lower the thorns there. I like having some thorns. That's pretty. Pop those in, and we can get Omni Slash now. That is physical damage. Trying to avoid physical damage. Let's just increase our blade barrier even further. Yeah, Shadow Sap's going to be up into the shadows, reappearing at a target location, dealing area of effect and arcane damage. That's going to be nice. You're a Unga Bunga player, straight damage. Unga Bunga. So just all the way. Like a glass cannon or a different. So I do a lot of JPS characters as well in games like this. It is. Ooga Booga Unga Bunga is correct. Ah, okay. Ooh, another Chaos Pillar. How bad is this gonna get? Ah, that's not too bad. What's with the... cooldown? That was weird. Maybe something stunned us. Studded leather. Just hit 16, right? there was a 16 bit. Oh, that's the Book of Revelations. Yeah, we don't need that. Oh, we should probably turn in our quest for hot water. Because it's going to stay there otherwise. Where is he? Mr. Sarcaster? Coffee mug. Flask cooldown of 45 seconds. 25-second event. Increases movement speed was by 60%. Yes, please. I will take that. I will very much take that. That is nuts.
Kurayami ga kuru. Sekai ga moeru. Daichi ga chi de afureru. Koshite akiramera nai.
Hello. Intellect. We get so much loot. The good thing there's loot filters. Even if they're still a little basic compared to those in PoE and Last Epoch. Okay, how bad is this going to be? Hulking Skull. The bloating and colossal. Really? Oh, this is going to take a little while. But we have life on here, so it's fine. Each. Oh, there's a handsaw. Oh, hello. We'll be taking that satanic item. Thank you. Wait, what? Okay. Hello, Gluttony. It is a vault. It is a nasty little vault. I always thought there was only one Gluttony. But surely he'd be too greedy to share. And again, that's probably more greed than Gluttony. Similar sinister. Ooh, Chaos Key. Yes, please. Could have used that a moment ago. So much health. Ah. All that for a socket ring of strength. Could be worse, I guess. Silk Shroud. Defense plus 1 to... that's a casting one. Enhanced damage is nice. More dexterity is nice, because that's more dexterity than we get. Yeah, we get more there, but the life on kill. I want the life on kill. Pop it in, but I think we'll need the in a bit. How are we doing on charms? There. More charms? Don't think so. Nice. Okay. More points. Smoke bomb deals. Okay. Rude. Was busy reading. Explosive kunai would be arcane. Deals area of effect arcane damage. Which is better than a bolus, I feel. Come on. Let me read. Fine, we'll just get a point in that. It always reads back for me. This one. Well, floating and colossal, so he's got a ton of chunk. Lots of chunk. Yeah. All that for an item we don't need. That's a shame. Chaos. Take a locket, sure. I need a little bit more copper ore. Just one more. There we go. Now, let's make our way to that gate. Just a little reach. Venomoose. Yes, Venomoose. Very tasty type of moose. Oh, lulu. Chunk, 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 chunk. Yeah. Pause. Now that. Off deck, so that attack damage is a lot lower. We do need a decent amount of base attack damage. To Old Mausoleum. So Iron Man should be somewhere in here. Oh, he's up there. Okay. Oh, we got a 3-1. Shager. Come on, deal with Shager. Yeah. Okay. Okay. He was slightly more impressive than I thought. Slightly more damage. Shit. Oh yeah. We'll pop that in. Still no additional point. Increase damage to full life. Blade seek out and stick on nearby monster, dealing its return if it's too far away of the monster. Getting the kunai would be. It's going to take away quite a few points. This is going to take away 1 point here, at least. Let's just do that. Oh. Not what I wanted to do. We had a few points in vitality. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We get that. We need that. That. 1 point in that. At least 10 points in Blade Barrier. Let's get that explosive kunai. It. 5. And then more damage dealt or more AoE. I'll take more damage dealt. I also want a chance to split it into additional kunai. Gonna be interesting. And I don't like the fact that this decreases the arcane damage. But I also don't think that the bleeding is really doing anything right now because the proc chance is just way too low. So let's just increase the rotation speed with the 3 points. Left is going to be the kunai, and right's going to be Blade Barrier, and then you for... Let's do Apple Black. That is ridiculous. Very ridiculous. But sure. Fun. Control. Yeah, that stuff. Yeah. Just converting all of our satanic and purple. You? Why is it not moving it mechanically? Should go on here. 500 to convert it to the next. Oh, and then you can use it to either increase the level or corrupt item. Nice. Rushed in. All of the junky junks. These we still need to turn in. There we go. Okay, where would we? Learn to mine. That should be here. Play. Then we head to the old mausoleum.
敵を分かるのは戦場の道だ。
Heading through the King's Garden again because we died. See if we can avoid this. I do really like the fact that we can jump. That makes traversing these maps so much easier. Northern Post. Up we go. Alright then. The mausoleum. Where we guide to that nasty thing. Spirit urn? Or what is the spirit urn? Is a vial? I guess it's for the plague. Plague master? Really for us? Oh! Oh! Oh, I like that kunai. Very lovely. The impact of that. It just feels powerful. This is not the right spell book. Blessed. Let's see. Satanic Charm. Increased movement speed. +5 to all attributes. +5 to all resistances. Easy. Easy equip. Take another satanic item. Wouldn't mind that. I think that was a good decision to switch it to the explosive kunai. Feels right. It does shock the screen a little bit, but good. Lovely. Okay, the King's Throne. Almost at the end boss of Act 1. Just an hour earlier than last time. That's pretty good. Still not sure if that's because of this character, which definitely feels like it's dropping through things easier, or because we now know what we're doing. Okay, here we go. Gorak. Deal with these, because otherwise they start moving up and they will end up healing him. We don't want that. He is dying a lot quicker. But we also need to pay a little bit more attention than last time. Yeah, so these make it so that we can't hurt him. That's why we want to deal with them very quick. Other than that, this is just easy. And we get a nice helmet. Ew. And we're in Act 2. The end of Gorak's reign is a big win for Tarathiel. May this artifact help us. A TSC artifact. That's not going to help me. It's a polearm. I don't use polearms. Yeah. This is attack speed. Do want to get to that eventually once we hit a certain level. The Bladeberry up again. Okay. Let's see. Halstein. Provide your aid. You look like you can handle yourself. Would you mind thinning out some demons out of... I don't mind. Easy. Yeah, we've got Asgard here. You find my medicine here. Good morning. I really need my medicine, but I dropped it somewhere at the Arctic tundra. Fine. And Anita is a herbalist. She was on her path collecting herbs. Mold. We need to bring her some ginseng. We can do that. I think we can do that. Okay, so Crystal Village there. And the King's Garden over here. So that leads back. Quite a empty village. Same with the last village. I had quite a few empty areas. Maybe that is for once you hit a higher level. Oh, has made his way here as well. Ah. Okay, let's see what Crystal Village. Mythic Chaos Pillar. Sure. Take it. Spellblade of Empty. Sure. We're still not level 20, so we're still stuck with the D tier, unfortunately. Yeah, that's not gonna help us. But is there any C tier in here? We've got a ring, the bronze ring. There's nothing great. Okay, those are apparently frost skeletons. Oh, hello. Yeah, boonga 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 boonga. Lovely. There's our ice elementals. Hello. I think we got stuck there for a little bit. Alright, very good. Oh, there's all the ginseng we need. Almost all the ginseng we need, a little bit. The nasty place to place one of those altars, she will accidentally use it. We just need some goblins and dragons. Where are we going to find dragons here? Oh, there's your gobbler. There. Good. That's a relic, I think. Yeah. So plus 4% physical and it ignores type, so it's just a passive bonus. That is better than most of the stuff we have. Get rid of classic tunes.
Salam. Salam.
Frozen cellar. I would go to the frozen cellar, but I don't have a quest to go there, so I think it's a bit of a waste. Okay, so that's the exit of the area. There's our ginseng. There's only a level 14 area, so makes sense. We're just cutting through them quite easily. Fine. Nothing great. Fortune card could be interesting. Look. 3% increased magic find. That's yes. Just yes. I don't even have to think too much about that. Little town. There we go, level 20. Which means we can start removing the detail from our item filter altogether. It's not gonna help us. Life, kill, mana, unkill. Okay. Again. Ooh. Hand of Midas. 4% gold. I kind of want to keep the apple for. Question is, where is the medicine? Arctic tundra. Just blast it. Sure. Easy. Easy, smackaroon. Let's see. No waypoint on this map. Don't see one. It's not. Death Knight Visage. Yeah, we're getting some nice stuff here. The same item we currently have, but it's worse. And boot. Boot. Increased attack speed is not. Pop that in. +1 to all attributes. Just to level 1. Let's do that instead of Maya's also. Sure, Maya would love to have her sock back. Your chilling lick. At least this has a point. Crystal Village should have one. Okay, interesting. Tundra's up next. Let's see. 20 cents. Go. I am thankful I had to abandon the herbalism pouch while running away from the bear. It probably dropped near the frozen cellar. There we go. That's what the frozen cellar's for. That's frozen cellar. So there should be a waypoint somewhere. Be over here. Oh no, it's over there. I have a chaos key right now. Totally missed it. Oh well. Let's head into the cellar. Oh. The pouch is empty. The herbs must have scattered around the cellar. Apparently the cellar has multiple levels. And a gorilla infestation? How does a cellar have a gorilla infestation? Ish. Franklin. I mean, I get the undead infestation because obviously everybody has some corpses to kill. Just need to find the vermin. Which, knowing our luck, is not going to be on this level, but on the next. E. It's going to allow us to open up crystal lockers. Oh, a magic hand axe. That'll be 2. Level 22. Not that far off. Just push through. There we go. Yeah, that was easy. Okay, let's get the Pyromaniac as well. And I'm hoping to get some nice loot from that. Okay. Danethorpe. Where are you, Anita? There you are. You won. Warrior's Spirit is it's backed by 11% arcane. Oh, and this gets increased by Fan of Knives. Okay, so Fan of Knives actually has a use beyond just. Oh, and it adds more damage based on intelligence. Same with this one. So I should have gone for intelligence and not strength. Okay. that in. Add a little bit of dex and a little strength. That. Right, yeah. 500, 400. 7 points in here, 7 points in. And we get to spend 1 point here. Because it increases the Revenant. Find Carnage. Where? The Glacial Trail. And why does it say that there is a quest in Crystal Village? The Glacial Trail's all the way over there, so that makes no sense. Game, why you no make sense? Oh, there's our dragons. Yep. Okay. Yep, that definitely works with intelligence. Should have read the skills. Oh, lovely. Ah, it's Mr. I give you level 65 items. Holy moly! Yeah, so Ungar is a bit much. Quite a bit much. And almost insta-kills us. Great! Hmm. We would do enough damage. Not that. Yep, 2,000 damage. Let's see, is there anything good here? Really? Yeah, level 22 to start using those suitings. Shot it again! Mr. Ungar needs some nerf. very much needs a nerf, but I'm not gonna let him live. There. All that, and he only drops D tier items. Very rude. Holstein! You gave them what they deserve. Sell, sell. Well, suppose you have anything useful? Additive fire? That's nice. Not it, but it's nice. And C-tier flask. Like. March 46 life, which is a lot better. Just need one little level. That's it. Okay, these are the ice cracks. It's B tier. Yeah, we need to get that C tier potion in. This healing with the regular potion is actually quite rough now. Though we have 257 health. Oh, hello! What the? Yes, these are rushing enemies. Kind of ambush. I will take the brutal golden ring. And the small charm of energy. Because we have charm slots. So that's the type of enemy that was attacking us. The burrowing ambush. Still no medicine. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Come on. Little more than... There we go, level 22. Gonna make C tier items. Oh, more wood. So, flail, enhanced damage, physical damage, strength, and intelligence, which is good. Might lose out on a little bit of life on kill. I'll accept that for now. Because the damage output is so much higher. Yeah. Okay. What else did we have? Explosion? No. Energy and intelligence. And returns damage to attackers, yes. No, not really. X armor life. And that's the large one. Nice. Lit. 2 points in those and 1 in each of those. And skill. The kunai, because the kunai is giving us like 100 damage per point right now. Kind of insane. Anything in the cracks? Still in the cracks. So nice. Tell me more. Ooh, hello. Are we really going to have to look through all of the cracks? Obviously got to be in the last one we look, but that's just... It's just because it will stop popping up. There we go. We got some beer encased in ice, which apparently is Olaf's medicine. Makes sense. Really? Hello, Gunhilde. Hey, she looked like Gurak wasn't alone. man. Well, he probably wasn't. Considering how many of these are attacking us. Bing. Nice, nice. Lovely. It's quite easy to get to. I can see how this can be a big deal for people. It's a lot of numbers go up. Come on, deal with them. What the? There we go. Heavy duty and 26, that's 23. Little bit, but that's fine. I do think we're going to leave it at that for today, and I want to thank you all for joining once more. I hope to see you again next time, same place. Take care, have a nice week, see you then, bye bye.